We're waiting to hear from President Obama at any moment. He's hosting two major diplomatic events this weekend. First at Camp David, where 7 leaders of the world's 8 most powerful countries begin the G8 summit today. Only 7 leaders will be there, as Russia's President Vladimir Putin was unable to attend. And then on Sunday, 24 heads of state meet in Chicago for the 2-day NATO conference. Both summits will cover everything from Afghanistan to the crisis in Syria to Europe's economic situation. Big events and even bigger security responsibility for the United States. That's what that means. Both events are the diplomatic equivalent of hosting both the World Cup and the World Series in the same country on the same weekend. So let's head to the White House and check in with Dan Lothian. Hi, Dan.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. I was wondering, we hear a lot about Vladimir Putin not showing up for the G8 summit. Why is that?
Well, some may see this as a slap in the face to the U.S., but the White House is really downplaying any friction here, saying that President Putin called President Obama, said that he could not make the trip here because he was busy forming his government there, getting settled back into a role that he once held there as president in Russia. There had been some speculation that the reason he pulled out was because he didn't want to come here and face the continuing pressure from the international community to take more decisive steps in dealing with Syria and also Iran. But again, they're saying that this is more a situation where he wanted to sort of take care of his business there back at home instead of coming here. What's interesting is that President Obama, shortly after that, announced that at least the White House announced that the president would not be going to the APEC summit in November in Russia. They say that this is in no way retaliation, but simply because it was too close to the U.S. elections, Carol.
Okay, Dan, we're going to have to cut away. President Obama is now speaking. He's talking about the global food supply and security issues. Let's listen.
And Dan Gluckman and everyone at the Chicago Council, we were originally going to convene along with the G8 in Chicago, but since we're not doing this in my hometown, I wanted to bring a little bit of Chicago to Washington. It is wonderful to see all of you. It is great to see quite a few young people here as well. And I want to acknowledge a good friend. We were just talking backstage. He was my inspiration for singing at the Apollo. Bono is here, and it is good to see him. Now, this weekend at the G8 will be represented by many of the world's largest economies. We face urgent challenges, creating jobs, addressing the situation in the Eurozone, sustaining the global economic recovery. But even as we deal with these issues, I felt it was also important, also critical, to focus on the urgent challenge that confronts some 1 billion men, women, and children around the world. The injustice of chronic hunger, the need for long-term food security. So, tomorrow at the G8, we're going to devote a special session to this challenge. We're launching a major new partnership to reduce hunger and lift tens of millions of people from poverty. And we'll be joined by leaders from across Africa, including the first 3 nations to undertake this effort and who join us here today. I want to acknowledge them. Prime Minister Meles of Ethiopia.
Okay, we're going to jump away. We'll continue to monitor the president's speech, and when he outlines his plan, we'll bring that outline to you. The Obama campaign unleashing what it hopes will be a powerful weapon, though, in the presidential election, and his name is Joe Biden. Now the vice president has become an attack dog for the 2012 campaign.
They don't get us.